Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are at the Tissot boutique, and Tissot as a brand, it is definitely recognizable, and a lot of people associate Tissot to an entry-level luxury or affordable luxury, if that's a thing. But yeah, people would think of Tissot or Tag to get their first real Swiss watch. And also Tissot recently has been on a hot streak with their releases, especially the PRX lineup, so we will check that out also later.
The model is this new or only the strap is new?
It's new.
Yeah.
It's called C-Star 2000 Extension Pro.
Okay.
So it's a professional diver's watch for diving, up to 600 meters. Waterproof. Yeah. Because it's under certified by ISO.
ISO,
Yeah. So both front and back is made in sapphire crystal scratch proof.
This is the new Tissot C-Star 2000 Professional. It's a little bit thick, but again, this is a 600 meter water resistant divers. You get 80 hours of power reserve, anti-magnetic, shock resistant, and all that for about $1,500. And then if that is not enough, you have an option of buying new straps that you can quickly swap in yourself with the toolless design that Tissot has for $62 for most of the straps, so you get a lot of options for the money that you pay. Moving on to the highlight of the video and the main reason why I'm visiting Tissot, and that is the PRX lineup, and specifically the PRX Chronograph that you see, one with the blue and the panda version. Also a big shout out to Perlin from Tissot MPS. Her customer service has always been amazing. She always has a smile on her face and always gives me a bottle of water whenever I visit, so big shout out. But anyway, these are the two Tissot PRX Chronograph models that they released. Undeniably, you will be reminded of the Royal Oak, and I don't blame you for that. But at this price point, it is hard to find another watch with an integrated bracelet, and the finishing, the look of it, it's hard to get something similar for the price that you pay for this PRX Chronograph. So I think Tissot really did a good job on this one. Another great release. It seems like they are hitting all the right notes on their PRX lineup. The movement is a Valjoux based movement with some nice perlage finishing. Nothing that you can really complain at this price point. So it's still something to look at if you ever want to turn the watch around and admire the case back. So if there was any downside about the watch, and this is definitely it. The watch is 42mm in size, but the thickness is 14mm, so that is something you have to consider if you're thinking about getting this watch. Definitely try it on first. For me, with my 6.5 inch wrist or 16.5 centimeters, it is a bit too big for me, but I think I can still wear it if I really want to, so definitely try it out first. Moving on to the panda dial version, and this one definitely has more contrast to the dial, with the black sub dials, the rose gold accents on the indices, the hour hands, minute hands, and the seconds hand. And usually a blue dial version of a watch is usually the more popular one, but I was told this panda one was just as popular as the blue version one, so yeah. The white dial definitely looks a bit bigger than the blue dial one. That's just how it is with colors, but keep in mind that these watches have plastic over it, so it's not really a accurate representation of the watch, but yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, so just keep it in mind, and best thing is to always try it for yourself at the store. Moving on to the PRX Powermatic 80. This is the non-chrono version. You get a tapisserie dial, and for under $1,000, this is definitely uncontested, undisputed that this is the best watch you can get under $1,000. The chronograph version, you might say that it's a big jump, about 1,000 plus more, and it's a bit thick, so you might say it's not for everyone. But on this watch, at about 40mm and 11mm in thickness, It definitely fits better and has a simple and elegant look to it, with the clean dial with just a date function on it, and also 80 hours of power reserve. So definitely the best value that you can get for your money. This is how it looks like on my wrist. I wear it comfortably. It's a good fit and wears quite nice. The green dial is their latest release. They released the blue one version 1 first, if I'm not wrong, and I think it's only available in these two colors. The blue one looks just as nice, and I honestly wouldn't know which to pick if I were to get one. Let me know which one you guys would pick, but I think you cannot go wrong with either one. If you guys like the Powermatic 80 but you want more bling and more flash, and you guys have a bigger budget, then this is the version with the 18 karat gold bezel. You don't get the tapisserie dial, but you get more of a sunburst, and so there are options. But me personally, I wouldn't do it, as you're just paying the premium for the 18 karat fluted bezel. You don't get any extra complication, and this one actually costs more than the chronograph version. So, and then the chocolate dial version. Let me know if you guys would consider this 18 karat gold version of the PRX, or you just rather have the base Powermatic 80 or the chrono version. We started from 42mm with the chrono, and then we moved to the non-chrono version with 40mm, and last but not least, this is the latest 35mm PRX. Besides the difference in the dial and the size, this PRX 35mm has a quartz movement, so you pay considerably less than the bigger PRX Powermatic 80 that has a mechanical movement. But you still get the same timeless look and the integrated bracelet. So, and as you can see on my wrist, despite being in 35mm, a size that usually is associated with female's wrist, it still wears well, and I might even argue saying that it looks better than the 40mm version. This is the ice blue dial, and online it looks like a really good looking color, but in person and on the different lighting, it seems a bit too washed out, and sometimes in some lighting it looks even gray. And then this is the green one, and this shade of green is not really my favorite. It's a bit too bright, a little bit too young looking, if that makes sense. So I don't think this color will age well. So this one is also out. So we are left with the white dial version, and the white dial definitely has a timeless look to it. It will look good 5 years from now, and with the rose gold accents, I think it looks classy, elegant, and overall this is the one that I'm gonna pick to buy for my girlfriend and surprise her. And lastly, we have this full gold colored PRX. This one is a little bit more expensive than the stainless steel with the colorful dial version, and this is something I would never get. Depending where you are from, this might be a cool fun summer watch, or something retro, reminds you of the 50s or the 60s. But me being from Singapore, this instantly reminds me of Along or Loan Sharks. Singaporeans will understand, but yeah, I'm just trying it for fun. It looks nice, but yeah. Here I'm just checking for scratches before finally making the purchase, and this will be my girlfriend's first Swiss watch, so I think this will be a good start, being it quartz, and so she doesn't have to always wear it on her wrist. My Omega Seamaster and the newly acquired PRX 35mm, both very different brand but very good at what they do, and offering the best proposition at their respective price points, in my opinion. Some free gifts along with the purchase. I got a free pen, and this was a really nice pen. I actually used it at the point of editing this video, so yep, thank you for the gift. And also, by the way, Tissot has a promo going on where you can get a chance at getting a free 35mm PRX. You just have to crack the 4-digit code that ends with 4. I've tried it, but up to no luck. So final look at the PRX and the packaging that it comes in. Really nice, compact, and a pop-up origami of the HQ. A big thank you again to Perlin from the MBS boutique. She did an amazing job, and here she is helping me with the gift wrap, since this will be a surprise and also a birthday gift for my girlfriend. So again, a big thank you, Perlin. Guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed this content, and we are almost nearing that much closer to 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subbed already, please do consider subscribing. I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving. Sorry if the content has been a little bit slow. August has been a busy month for me, so I'll try to upload a bit more often. But yep, thank you again, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care, guys.